Hey you guys, so it's about the middle of the year, so I thought this would be a good time to do like a bookish goal check-in. So I will try to link my original bookish goals thing down below. Some things changed a little bit, so I'll address those as well. My first goal is my Goodreads goal, which is to read 100 books, which I know is very easy to accomplish for me, but I don't think I'll ever increase it because 100 doesn't scare me. Which may be cheating, but I try to push myself in my other goals. So I have read 79 books as of right now. It'll probably be a couple more by the time this goes up, but and that does include rereads. And then I wanted to complete 15 series. I've actually already completed 12, which part of that is I've really made completing series a focus for me, like finishing the series I own. And then I want to reread 10 books, and I've reread 5 so far, which is pretty good. Halfway through the year, 5 down, 5 to go. I wanted to read 15 new to me authors, and this one I actually thought was going to be kind of a challenge because I'm like trying to really weed my way through my bookshelf, but I've already read 16 new to me authors, and I feel like there's just going to be more because I keep finding new adult especially has been really interesting me, so I feel like I'm going to be reading a lot more of them. Then I wanted to read 5 classics or nonfiction books, and I've read 3, but they were all nonfiction. I at least want to get 1 classic book read this year. I do want to reread Persuasion, so it could be that. I also own Alice in Wonderland, which I'd like to read, so maybe that'll make it. I wanted to read 5 big books, which is over 500 pages. I've actually already read 8. Thank you, Rick Riordan. I wanted to read Blood of the Fold by Terry Goodkind. I split that book up into 12 sections for 1 a month, and I have read every section I have to every month. I kind of wish I was getting ahead in that, but when I finish my section, I'm like, eh. So honestly, unless this book really steps it up, I'm probably gonna not finish the series, at least not immediately. Then I had my goal, my 15 books to read in 2015, which were 15 books that I was putting off reading or had been on my shelf for a long time. And I did do a whole video on that. If you want to check it out, I'll try and link that as well. And I have read 8 of those, so I have 7 to go, which I feel like is pretty good. And one of them is a Read-A-Rama book, so that one should get read relatively quickly as well because this week is Read-A-Rama. So hopefully I will have that mostly. I don't know. I've really been wanting to reduce my TBR, and I'd been doing a good job of that. My TBR was going down about 6 to 7 books a month, and then just last week I had this realization that I have books on my TBR that I don't necessarily want to get rid of, but I don't immediately want to read. And so it's probably cheating, but I pulled like 10 books off my TBR shelf, and I'm just going to put them in storage. I don't know, it may be cheating, but I feel like it's my TBR. I can do whatever I want with it. So I'm down to just over 50 books right now, I think. And I think I mentioned in my weekly wrap, or my monthly wrap up, I'm going to try using my library a little bit more now. And I do plan on filming an unread books video, which will only be for the books that are actually on my physical TBR. All the books I've pulled off and stuff won't be in there. But that should be up in the next week or 2. I want to read the majority of the books I buy because that goes with just thinking about it. And I didn't count it, but I've probably read somewhere between 80 to 90% of the books I've bought, which I feel like is really good. And I'm really proud of myself with that. The other 2 goals I had were to review 80% of the books, do written reviews for 80% of the books I've read, and do video reviews for 50%. And written reviews I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm around like 85%, and video reviews 40 to 45 I think, but I don't count them until they are filmed, edited, and uploaded, and I do have a few that I'm like in the process of filming and editing, so hopefully that will increase, although honestly I don't want to force myself to review a book I'm not passionate about just to like reach an arbitrary goal I gave myself. But overall, I'm really happy with where I am and what's going on, and I will probably be back at the end of the year to do like a final check-in and a look back and see what I accomplished. And I hope whatever your goals are at all, I hope you're accomplishing them and you're having fun with all of your reading. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.